Welcome to one of the most spectacular race circuits on the planet. Good afternoon. This is Finland. This is the fifth event of the 2017 CIK FIA European Championships. On your screen, you can see the Power Park circuit here in Alaharma, about to host our three finals this afternoon. As you can see, we're about to get underway with our Academy final. It is the third and deciding event for these young junior drivers who have travelled from all around the world. And this afternoon, at the end of these 21 laps, we will have our new Academy Trophy champion. The European Championships comes back to Finland, this very Alaharma circuit, for the first time since 2003. It's been a brilliant week so far, and we've got a dry circuit, and despite our hopes of it being a warm day in the north of Finland, this is just about as good as it gets for a summer's day. My name is Ian Silvestrin, and I'm delighted to bring you our live broadcast from the Power Park circuit in Alaharma in Finland, the fifth event, the 2017 CIK FIA European Championships. Drivers from nearly 50 countries from all around the world have travelled to the very north of the continent. It's a long way north. In fact, we're only a couple of 100 miles from the Arctic Circle. The North Pole's not too far away either for this fifth event of the season. It is an amazing track. You are going to see some spectacular images throughout the afternoon. A big presence from all the teams and drivers as well. The VIPs also this weekend included no less than the FIA president, Mr. Jean Todt, who was at the circuit a couple of days ago to inspect the CIK European Championships, and also here for the Flying Finn 100 race, part of the 100 years of independence that the Finnish nation is celebrating here this year. Well, obviously a lot of attention on Mr. Todt, who's got a lot on his plate as the president of the FIA. However, he was kind enough to spare us a few moments of his time here at the Power Park circuit in Alaharma in Finland.
I'm happy, yes, because there is a very good development of motorsport in all different categories. But we know very well that karting is a grassroots of a circuit for motorsport, which allows young drivers to get the first contact with racing, and I will say with driving as well. And those young drivers will definitely become better drivers on the road as well, which is essential.
The CIK European and World Championships, the last few years, we've seen the championships grow in general, become very successful.
Yeah, it's growing, but I mean there is still a lot we can do to improve, and we are in this direction, but I feel that we still have a lot of possibilities to make things better.
And the FIA Road Safety Campaign, it also includes karting.
It does. The road safety campaign of the FIA involves all of us. Any road user around the world is involved, because as a pedestrian, as a cyclist, motorbike drivers, car drivers, public transportation, we are all involved with the road and with the safety on the road.
Great to have the FIA president, Mr. Jean Todt, here at this amazing circuit. As you look at the Academy Trophy drivers on the circuit, they are preparing for this third and final round of the series. Of course, they started the series at Genk in Belgium before moving on to Le Mans in France. And at the end of these 21 laps, we will have our 2017 champion. Well, as we mentioned, Le Mans, the legendary Le Mans circuit, is where we raced just a few weeks ago. That was the fourth event of the 2017 series. So before we go racing here this afternoon, here at this awesome Alaharma circuit, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from legendary Le Mans just a few weeks ago. Amazing images from the most famous race circuit on the planet. That was Le Mans just a few weeks ago. It may be the most famous, but surely the Power Park circuit here in Alaharma, Finland, is probably the most spectacular. As you can see in the background, it is part of a mini Disneyland, if I can say that. It's an amazing complex built around about 15 years ago. Of course, in 2002, it hosted a round of the World Championships, the European Championships a year later, and we're back after a 14-year hiatus. And look, we've even got a beautiful Finnish summer's day, even if the top temperature is just a mild 18 degrees. That is the over and under Suzuka-style figure 8 bridge with immaculate manicured lawns. The corner at the bottom of your screen is actually a very deeply banked velodrome, NASCAR-style corner. The pictures do not do it justice, but to walk around this 1,326 metre track, you get a real sense of the elevation changes here in Alaharma. The drivers on your screen are about to race for the final time in 2017, the CIK FIA Academy Trophy. To the left of your screen is the pole sitter, the boy from Brazil, Francisco Melo, in the 525 kart, also fastest qualifier yesterday morning as the 1 minute board goes up. He's been superb throughout the heats, not really in contention for the title. The driver that he's looking to follow in the footsteps of last year's winner, Callum Bradshaw, before that Martha Garcia, before her, the 2014 winner, Richard Verschoor, is 508 on the right of your screen, the Belgian Xavier Hansayem. Xavier has 59 points in the championship coming into this final 21 laps. The driver in second place, Timon van der Helm, second in the series on 46 points, starts back on grid number 12. The Vortex-powered X-Bree karts are pushed into life, and we're ready to race the 21 laps, the third and deciding round, the CIK FIA Academy Trophy here in the very north of Europe. This is Finland. This is the third round of the series as we look at the grid. It's Melo and Hansayem. The mighty Moroccan Zanfari is alongside Jordan North from South Africa on the second row. Moya Lopez, Dylan Leger, Luca Nurmi, who took a heat win here yesterday, is alongside the Swede Gabriel Nord. Then from the United Arab Emirates, Jamie Day alongside Jenny Jacobsen. Pals van der Helm, second in the series. Taylor Megotonif, the Frenchman from Marseille, third in the series. Well, Semi will require a miracle to win here this afternoon, particularly as Hansayem, who leads the series, starts on the front row, and the French driver is back on grid 14. Charles Visser, grid 29 from South Africa, alongside the driver from the Emirates, Teo Kakati. Naomi Pizza all the way from Southern Africa in Mozambique, alongside the Czech driver Jan Wagenknecht, Matthias Zagazeta from Peru, and the girl from Switzerland, who does call Dubai home these days. That's Gaia Eichenberger. The 34 karts line up, about to get the green here in Finland on a beautiful Finnish summer's day at possibly the most spectacular race circuit on the planet. We are about to decide the 2017 CIK FIA Academy Trophy. Melo to the left of your screen on pole leads them up to the line. Hansayem on the outside, we go green. Hansayem almost took the lead. Indeed, the Belgian may try it, but will go conservative around the outside. The championship is on the line for Xavier. Muscles his way up into third spot. That's Jordan North from South Africa right behind him. The Belgian in third. Jordan is in fourth. The race leader from pole, Francisco Melo, into the velodrome corner, under the bridge for the first time. What a sight this is. The sun has come out to shine. The first of 21 laps. The CIK FIA Academy Trophy for 2017. The final far part of the circuit. There's Jordan North. 5-2-1 with the Ayrton Senna replica helmet. Took a heat win yesterday and determined to get up on the podium this afternoon, even if his hopes of taking out the title are not really existent. Unfortunately, on the first lap, we've lost the driver from Venezuela, Pestano Pedrosa, and also Naomi Pizza. She's a retirement on the first lap as well. The race leader, though, is the Brazilian Francisco Melo with a tremendous lead of 0.7 of a second over the mighty Moroccan Suleiman Zanfari. From the west coast of the African nation, Suleiman in second spot. Hansayem, the championship leader. There is Xavier in 5:08. P3 will take the title if he can hold that position. Jordan North in P4. Ruben Moya Lopez, Gabriel Nord, Leger, Nurmi, Megatonif. Third in the series, up into ninth. And Timon van der Helm, also a good start for the Dutchman, rounds out the 10. So Zanfari in second spot, under severe pressure from Hansayem. The Belgian does not want to do anything silly. Has a look down the inside, the title is on the line. Oh, he's gone through. Nice move by Xavier. Moves up into second spot. Zanfari back into third. Melo continues to lead meanwhile. There's Jordan North. North running in fourth, just ahead of Ruben Moya Lopez. Then we go back to Gabriel Nord, Luca Naumi, Leger, Van der Helm, Megatonif, Jamie Day down the inside. Jordan North, the boy from South Africa, is now up on the podium. Goes through the Velodrome Banks corner. Zanfari, after a great start, the mighty Moroccan from second is now back into fourth spot and coming under pressure from the Spaniard Ruben Moya Lopez. There is Ruben on the tail of Suleiman. Jordan North just ahead. Having got through on the Moroccan, can Suleiman respond? Indeed, he comes up the inside. Jordan tries to put him in the grass. Says, hey, I'm leading this one. If you're going to go round me, go round the long way. Indeed, Suleiman Zanfari goes right up the inside. Ruben Moya Lopez also follows through. There's Gabriel North. So Jordan North has gone from a podium position back into sixth spot in two corners. Can the boy from South Africa respond? They go into the banked oval corner. Zanfari, an aggressive young move from the young Moroccan. He's back up on the podium. Melo, the Brazilian, with 1.3 seconds now over the series leader, Xavier Hansayem. To make matters worse for Jordan North, he's just been issued with the warning flag. You can see it to the right of your screen. He comes across the line this time. Let's see, where is the young boy? In 5:21, Jordan is in P6 ahead of Luca Nurmi, Leger, Van der Helm, and Jamie Day from the Emirates. Home circuit of Dubai Autodrome rounds out the top 10. Hansayem 1.4 seconds back behind the race leader Francisco Melo. That will do it for the title for the young Belgium, but there's still a long way to go in this one. Under the bridge they go. Zanfari currently in P3 under tremendous pressure from the Spaniard Ruben Moya Lopez. Nord, the Swede, where we will go in 7 days' time for the final round of the European Championships. Indeed, Zanfari has got a wildcard entry into that final race next week at Christianstad, racing OK Junior class with the KSM Schumacher team, and currently looking at a podium here this afternoon. Into the banked hairpin. Tremendous G-force as they go under the bridge. This is a real-life slot car circuit here in Alaharma. You just got a glimpse of the cars racing under and over the bridge at the same time. The far part of the circuit. 5:15, Ruben Moya Lopez in P4. Closes in on the back of the Moroccan. Gabriel Nord, 5:03. Then it's North, Nurmi, Leger. Day is now up into ninth, having got ahead of the two title contenders, Van der Helm and Megatonif, down the inside. Nord has just put the move on Ruben Moya Lopez to move into position number 4. Moya Lopez in 5.15 is in position 5. Jordan North still holds down 6th place. Zenfari withstanding the challenge so far. Still Mello first. Hans AM first in the series and second on the road. And in this battle from 3rd back to 6th. Luca Nurmi, the Finn, tries to make it a 5-way battle also. North just starting to lose touch a little bit with the drivers in front. But as they dice, he will be drawn back into it. Over the ripple strips they go. 5.15, Ruben Moya Lopez down the inside. Well, Zenfari is off the podium. Gabriel Nord, the Super Swede, up into P3. North on the back of the Spaniard now. Under the bridge they go. Flat out with a chicane in the middle of it. How spectacular is this power park circuit in Alaharma, Finland? I almost said Sweden. We'll be there in a week's time. You saw a little bit of contact between the Spaniard and the Moroccan. We go back to the front. Mello flashes by with 1.6 seconds over Hans AM, who just did the fastest lap of the race. Xavier Hans AM with a 45.968 last time round. Immediately topped by Joseph Taylor, the driver from Newcastle in Northern England, just outside the top 10. He's in 11th spot ahead of Mega Tunith, Mike Van Voort, Kalyoni, Jenny Jacobson, the girl from Norway, she's 15th. And it's Zagazeta Jai Okazumi from the land of the rising sun. The Japanese driver is in 17th from Ferrati. Jordan Dolishka from Austria. Zhu rounds out the 20. There's the race leader, the Brazilian. Mello, the gap was 1.6 seconds. He takes a 10th from the Belgian Xavier Hans AM in 2nd spot. Looking good for the championship is Xavier. He will win it from from Timon van der Helm and from Mello if they continue in this order over the remaining 10.5 laps. This is exactly half race distance when they go under the bridge. Right about now, Mello on his way to victory. 50% of the work is done for the young Brazilian. His mechanic this weekend is none other than the legendary 2-time world champion, Alessandro Manetti, world title holder, having won that race way back in 1991 at Le Mans and 1994 at Cordoba in Argentina. Alessandro watching on his boy from the pit wall here in Finland, looking for a victory. And again, he's just put another 10th on Xavier Hans AM. Hans AM, his priority is certainly the title. For the rest of these drivers, they want to get up onto the podium. Moya Lopez and Nord trade positions. The Spaniard and the Swede. North has faded. He's back into 9th. Jamie Day has come charging up through. He's into P8. Timon van der Helm is 7th. Then it's Dylan Leger. Anything could happen, though, in these remaining 10 laps. So Gabriel Nord, 5.03. So we go back to the race leader. There was Mello. That's Hadsam going through. 3rd spot, Sunfari. Starting to pull out from Nord. Moya Lopez, Leger, van der Helm, Day. Joseph Taylor is 9th. And Jordan North rounds out the 10. Trade positions going up over the bridge. Timo van der Helm, Dylan Leger signaling to each other, let's get on with it. The leaders are pulling away, indeed they are. The far part of the circuit here at the Power Park circuit in Alaharma, northwestern Finland, just a few hundred miles from the Arctic Circle. Francesco Mello, let's check the gap. It's out to 1.9 seconds. There is the young boy from Brazil doing a superb job. And you just got a glimpse of the series leader, Xavier Hans AM. The Belgian will follow in the footsteps of last year's champion, Callum Bradshaw, Marta Garcia, Richard Verschoor. If he can keep 2nd position for the remaining 8.5 laps. Under the bridge they go. There is Mello. Hans AM in 2nd spot. This has been a brilliant drive from young Francisco. We wait for Hansayem. There he comes in. Zanfari in P3, or is he? Where is the Moroccan? Something has happened to Zanfari. He's actually come across the line just the bottom of your screen. Flashes by in fourth. Nord, the Swede. There he is. So there's Zanfari in P4. Off the podium now, Gabriel Nord from Sweden, where we will race in 1 week's time, up onto the podium. So the Brazilian leads the Belgian, the Swede, the Moroccan, the Dutchman, the French driver, the Spaniard in Moya Lopez, the driver from the Arab Emirates in the Middle East, Day from South Africa, North, and the Englishman Taylor rounds out the 10 different nationalities from all over the planet, dominating, filling out the top 10. How good is the CIK FIA Academy Trophy? With 5 and a bit laps remaining here in Finland. Megatonev, the driver from Marseille in southern France, just outside the top 10, ahead of the first round winner Mike van Voek. The Dutchman's in 12th, ahead of Jenny Jacobsen, the Norwegian, Leonardo Caglione, and the driver from Japan, Jai Alkazumi, rounds out the 15. Under the bridge they go. 5 laps remain. Any of these drivers could take the podium here this afternoon. Mello's looking good for the win from Hansayem. The Belgian still wants to win this one if he can. 1.9 seconds between Mello and Hansayem. Then it's Gabriel Nord, Zanfari, Van der Helm, Ligier, Moya, Day, Megatonev, North, Taylor. Joseph Taylor just outside the top 10 with 5 laps remaining. We started at Genk, we went to Le Mans, we're here in Finland. The 2017 CIK FIA Academy Trophy. New partner for this season, thanks to the OTK Group. Xbree Chassis, Vortex OKJ Engines. Also credit should go to OMP, official suppliers, and Bridgestone tyres, of course, for this fantastic Academy Trophy, which gets stronger and stronger every year. Mello, the gap's come down to 1.8 seconds now. Spectacular from the young Brazilian. Over the ripple strip, into the hairpin, up over the bridge. It's a roller coaster. Forgive the pun, we know there's plenty of them here at the Power Park Amusement Complex in northern Finland, but the best roller coaster is this racetrack itself. In the background, the Circuit Hotel and Restaurant, an incredible complex. And we've even got a perfect finish summer's day for this, the 5th round of the Euro Champs for 2017. 3 laps now remain for Francisco Mello. The gap 1.7 seconds. Hansayem second, then it's Gabriel Nord, and Fari is 4th. Van der Helm, Leger, Days into 7th spot. Great drive from the young Emirati. Ruben Moya Lopez back to 8th. Megatonev and Joseph Taylor, the Englishman, now inside the top 10. Mello under the bridge. 1.7 seconds. We wait for Hansayem. There goes the Belgian. The far part of the circuit. He's driven a perfect race. Winds it up. Top speed of just over 120 k's an hour for these Academy Trophy karts. There's 3rd place. Gabriel Nord. Zanfari's lost another couple of positions. It's actually now Timon van der Helm, who's come from grid number 12 to be in 4th spot, just 1 place off the podium. Over the bridge they go. 2.5 laps remain for this young Brazilian talent. They know how to play football. They certainly know how to race karts and cars. They're looking at another champion here this afternoon. Francisco Mello, the overall series championship. The trophy itself is looking good for the Belgian Xavier Hansayem. He won the last round at Le Mans in France. He's 2nd at the moment as we start the final lap here in Finland. Mello, Hansayem, Gabriel Nord still holds on to P3. The Dutchman Van der Helm wants to get up onto the podium at least. You are looking at 5:08 momentarily. In 1 lap's time, Xavier Hansayem should claim the Academy Trophy for 2017. However, it is Francisco Melo who comes under the bridge for the final time. The gap is 1.5 seconds. Hansayem won't catch him into the far part of the circuit. He rounds the right-hander onto the straight. The checkered flag comes out for the boy from Brazil. Francisco Melo wins here in Finland. Xavier Hansayem across the line in second. He is provisionally the new 2017 CIK FIA Academy Trophy champion. Timon van der Helm, the Dutchman, takes third on the line. What a drive from Timon. He takes the sweet Gabriel Nord, who finishes in fourth. Then it was Dylan Leger. Day was sixth. Zanfari seventh. Ahead of Moya Lopez, Taylor, and Jordan North. The South African kid rounds out the top 10. From the outside of the front row, Xavier Hansayem, a nervous start. That's not how we race the heats. Under pressure, under stress. The title was on the line, but right about there, he started to come through. Firstly, getting past the Moroccan Zanfari. Jordan North, who was up on the podium provisionally, was muscled back a few places. Gabriel Nord, a superb drive from the young Swede. But all the while, Francisco Melo started to pull away. Zanfari, good drive for the young Moroccan. We'll see him in action in 7 days' time in the OK Junior class for the KSM Schumacher team at Christianstad as a wildcard entry. Suleiman finishing 7th spot. Moya Lopez, they almost went side by side over the bridge. You can't do that, and they almost did. Francisco Melo, the Brazilian, comes across the line to take a sensational win at the other part of the world. For the young boy from Brazil, Xavier Hansayem is the new champion for 2017. Van der Helm second, and with that win, look at that. Francisco Melo third in the Academy Trophy for 2017. A brilliant drive, a brilliant race, and we will see a delighted winner and a new series champion on the podium here in Finland in a few moments' time. A great way to start the day. That's the first of our 3 finals. You're watching us live on CIKFIA.tv, the 5th event of the CIK FIA European Championships for 2017. Francisco Melo, the Brazilian, has won. Hansayem second, and with that, he claims the title for this year. And on the final lap, Timon van der Helm has climbed up onto the podium. The Brazilian, the Belgian, the Dutchman, we'll see them on the podium for the presentations in just a few moments. Stay with us. This is the CIK FIA European Championships live from the Power Park Circuit in Alaharma, northwest Finland. The podium presentation in just a few moments. After we started the championship at Genk in Belgium, moved on to Le Mans in France, and here at one of the most spectacular circuits on the planet, this is the Power Park Circuit here in northwest Finland. The third and deciding round of the CIK FIA Academy Trophy for 2017. Also thanks to our official partners, the OTK Group, OMP and Bridgestone. As we prepare to get underway, the official podium presentations, he did it on the last lap from the Netherlands in third place, Timon van der Helm. We'll get to the championship in a moment, but second place in the race here today, the Belgian Xavier Hansayem. The winner here in Finland, the boy from Brazil, Francisco Melo. As we stand by for the national anthem of Brazil. the podium here for the third round of the CIK FIA Academy Trophy for 2017. And with that, I would like to call on the CIK FIA Vice President, Mr. Kees van der Grint, to present the third place trophy to Timon van der Helm. Mr. Juhani Pakkari, President of the ASN of Finland, to present the second place trophy to the new champion, also Xavier Hansayem. And Mr. Jorma Lilbaka, owner of the magnificent Power Park circuit here at Alaharma in Finland, to present the winning trophy to the boy from Brazil, Francisco Melo. As the girls step in to present the flowers to third place Timon, second place Xavier, and the winner Francisco. And we stand by for the champagne. The girls also making the special presentation of the Avio Milano timepiece and the Panta fuel voucher. We'll step in for a quick word if we can. Firstly, with Timon van der Helm from the Netherlands, fourth place for much of the race. On the last lap, you made the move. You find yourself on the podium. Great drive, Timon.
Thank you. Well, it was a great race for me, and the last lap was super.
Congratulations, third place here in Finland. Xavier Hansayem, mate, congratulations. We'll get to the podium, the championship in a moment, but what a great race. Conservative start, though. We watched you around the outside, not your usual aggressive self. You knew the championship was on the line.
Yeah, it was a dangerous start, but I knew I need to fight for my place, so I was aggressive, but it was a great race. I defend my place, and second is good for me. Thank you.
Thanks, Xavier. And the boy from Brazil, Francisco Melo, congratulations, a brilliant race. Not only the win today, but third in the series. Congratulations.
Yeah, this is a good racing. Thank you, Manette, for the perfect kart. Thank you, Roberto. Thank you, my dad. And thank you, my family, for all.
Congratulations, Francisco, Xavier, and Timo van der Helm, the third round of the Academy Trophy for 2017. Following in the footsteps of last year's champion, we have a new winner for 2017 from Belgium, Xavier Hansayem. And with this, I'd like to call on Miss Erika Rabazzi to present the Award to Xavier Hansam, who will race with the OTK team at PFI in England, the World Championships on 24 of September. The new champion, the CIK FIA Academy Trophy for 2017 from Belgian, Xavier Hansam. Special thanks to Miss Erica Rabatzi and the OTK group.